Depending. Doesn't matter if one person orders only. Doesn't matter.
Some people order and they want it with food in 10 minutes. They want it steak.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
She's very nice, but take
It's got to be
forever.
made already.
Yeah.
She's
Just
very,
sitting there.
very nice, but take forever. Actually, she's
She
nice.
probably takes a lot of orders and then goes to the computer and puts them in.
Yeah. Find everybody.
Last Tuesday he win the BP. I win the second one. I was the second
Won what? Oh, the VPIP. Oh, you guys bet on that at the end. I remember.
Who won?
I forgot.
one. I beat the other guy. You win the you was the first, but I bet with the other
Who
guy.
was the other? Who was the other guy? I forgot.
I don't remember his name.
Nick punishing the limpers out of the big blind with sixes.
100 bucks.
Wow, this is unbelievable. Look at this. Nick raises pocket sixes out of the big blind,
Like right at
flops
the end,
bottom
like,
set.
bet on who had the highest.
Francisco called with 10-7 flops top two pair.
I don't
Oh,
think
okay.
I've ever been under.
I'm like, that's so dumb if you did it before for
Nick,
100
Nick,
bucks.
I was like
Bet and just a
25
call from
last
Francisco.
Got
What's
under.
up?
Oh, and that's going to be an action killer. Club on the turn. Francisco might not like the club now, but little does he know that club kind of saved him.
You run like God, man.
When the big blind raises out and punishes the limpers, you do not put them on a hand like pocket sixes.
You're talking about Chinese poker or something?
On 10-7-6, you'd think you're almost certainly good.
I'm still trying to fight back.
And look at this, Francisco doesn't even care about the club. That's 500, thinking
Oh, you're trying to get David now.
he's so far ahead of Nick's raising out of the big blind range.
Yeah.
And Nick doesn't care about the club either.
So lucky, it's crazy.
Check raises,
Oh, yeah.
1300.
David and Feldman were battling last time. You were playing here.
I got so fed up with it. His numbers were insane.
Yeah.
It was like
Francisco thinking
27 fantasy.
if he's behind to a hand like ace king or ace queen of clubs.
Or 18 fantasy, 30 something. What is
Nick's
going
probably not playing a hand like queens this way. He makes the call.
on? Yeah, but my normal numbers are always like closer to his. I'm like, what is going on? I cannot.
Now, if Francisco calls, you got to think Nick's got to be a little worried. Wow.
The super user version.
This hand, 7 on the river, full house for Francisco, full house for Nick. Francisco with the bigger full house.
Exactly. Just get him to download your app. This app's better, man. I promise.
Both players are loving that river. 3,000 from Nick. Easy all in Francisco and a call. What a cooler hand.
Wow.
Oh my.
What a rip.
You have me.
Okay, loco.
Francisco telling Nick, you had me.
Well, yeah.
Right? That hand you cannot.
That's what happens when it's boat over boat.
Nick probably already realized it.
45, 46, 47.
Yeah, you're like, please have a second.
Any, if it's the same doesn't guy, you get my money anyway. I think so. Top two, top 10.
49.05.
Sandwich take long to make a sandwich.
You gotta bake the bread.
Francisco limping out of the gun here with 10s. I wonder if he's going to limp re-raise.
Cate.
Kill the pork. Kill the pig. You gotta milk the cow, make the cheese.
Well, he's going to be in an awkward spot now after Jared.
Surprised if you get it next week.
3 bets, 375.
How much?
375.
This.
Really? Shit. Just because you say, not me. Always, I fault. If you don't say nothing, if you don't say,
Francisco does make the call. I wonder what Jared puts Francisco on. Francisco just limp calling a 3 bet.
no, 4 people. I check blind. Check. I don't want to see nothing. So you guys bad.
Well, King Jack Deuce.
Appreciate
Tens are still good.
Check around.
Does get checked through though.
Shit, man.
Well, now Jared is best with his queen. Francisco open-ended.
For sure. Check.
Check. Check.
So he has like 2,600, would you say? 3K?
800.
And look at this. Nick's going to take a stab at it with his sixes. 800. And Jared's going to make the call.
What's the score? Yeah.
I'm out.
Okay.
Jack on the river. Interesting spot here for Nick. He's just thinking that Jared can't be that strong if he checks back the flop 4 ways on the button, and hoping the queen didn't improve his hand too much. Would Jared ever check back a hand like pocket kings on the flop? Maybe. Pocket jacks is less likely now that the river's a jack. This would be an incredible call if Jared made it. He wants to call. But he does make the fold. Nice bluff there by Nick.
I'd like it to win everything New Orleans. They're winning without break.
Right, they are, yeah. If they can make the playoffs,
He'll be
they'll
back
be back.
soon too, right?
Well, he's out like 6 weeks at least, but like they've won 2 games since they won both games since he went down. So
A team with a good defense is going to like the Bears, somebody like that who has really good defense.
Patriots have the best defense in the league so far.
Who had the best
According to the
defense?
stats. Right now, the Patriots do, according to the stats, by far,
60.
by far.
I guess the
Yeah?
Patriots are always kind of
Like the
best.
best
They're
ever.
allowing six.
Who's
They're
the
allowing
second?
6.5 points a game.
Who's the second best defense?
Probably the Bears are. As far as stats go, who knows? It's too early to say who it is, but
Look at them when they play a good defense,
Call, 60.
I mean, yeah, at Buffalo, yeah,
It's tough game.
it's always going to be tough when you play a good
Yeah.
defense.
That's why I say it's like anyone's game.
I know, yeah.
It's tough.
That's
I
why
mean,
the
I think-
NFL's
I think
fun.
Probably
Four
Kansas
players.
City. Chiefs, I don't know.
They don't have good defense.
Check.
No, but I'm saying like they're just.
You know what I think is pretty good is Dallas.
Check.
I
Big
think the
John,
Cowboys are
22
actually
pair
a
here.
winning team.
I think that Prescott would choke under pressure.
And
Play a
Heiko
big
River
game,
is a
but
better 2 pair.
Who knows? Who knows?
It will kind of be like Jared Goff.
Can't
And Nick Rivers,
Jared Goff joke.
2 pair also.
475.
The worst 2 pair.
Against Kansas City or against New England?
475. Quick call from Big John.
One of these two.
You know,
Now it's
there's
Heiko
3
who
winning
has the best
teams in
hand.
the
River
AFC.
A7.
Only 3 teams with a winning record.
I believe that. Yeah.
I don't
New
think he's
England
going to
4-0,
fold.
Kansas City
Just a matter if he
4-0,
wants to
Buffalo
raise.
3-1, and that's it.
Yeah. Wow. What about the NFC? Is it?
I don't know. I'm not sure of the total, but that was a mind-blowing stat because
Yeah,
there's
that is.
16 teams, and
Yeah.
only 3 of them have a winning record.
Remember, it's
A lot
an
of 0-14
interesting
teams, I
spot
think.
here.
Yeah, there's
It was a limped
yeah,
pot.
1,000.
Raise it to 1,000.
He does go for the value, makes it 1,000. Just about a min raise.
NFC, the best team I think New Orleans right now.
It's hard to say because you never know. with
And
it.
tough spot here for Nick.
They should be good when Breeze comes back.
You don't beat much value here, but the raise is small.
Yeah, I mean,
compared to what's in the pot. He's getting
All
such
it
good
comes down to
odds.
is at the end of the season, if you can make the playoffs and be healthy at that
Would
point.
Heiko ever bluff
that's
here?
all that matters.
Probably not for that
Or
sizing.
Have all your guys when the season ends and you're in the
Nick
in the
does
playoffs.
make the call. Now it's back to Big John. Oh, Big John call or
It's all
no?
about the injuries.
Wow.
I'm not sure if he called or not, but Heiko's going to take it down.
Very nice bet, sir.
Probably bet the perfect amount to get
They're both folding.
Yeah, I didn't want to go too much.
No, they're all terrible. They were losing cigarettes left and right. Played for soup.
I'd probably crush the name from jail.
It's not something to brag about. I was doing good, Jim.
Punish you after the game, though.
Talking shit.
For winning,
Yeah.
so, you don't want the
You wanted to
punishment.
lose, yeah.
Francisco
You wanted
card.
to lose.
6 players.
You know about it?
75, 6 ways.
You been there?
Francisco flopped the joint.
You check, Mike.
And Mike with top pair and a flush draw. Dennis with a smaller flush draw.
350.
And Mike G with just a bare top pair. Bets 350, big bet. This could be a huge hand here. Dennis makes the call now to Mike. Top pair and a flush draw. And looks like he's going to raise.
Raise it up. 1550.
1550. And Francisco's sitting on the nuts. Hasn't had any action, just comes to him and it's 1550 already. And you can, if you take a look, he's breathing a little bit heavy there. Often, breathing heavy is a sign of a big hand. Even players, even myself, even players who have played a very long time, it's hard to control.
The old Dennis.
Old
Old Dennis. What a
A flat call from Francisco.
old Dennis.
I would totally told you.
It gets so cold for me. Francisco fucked this hand up for me.
Heads up.
Mike needs a heart here. River's a 9. It's an annoying card for Francisco, but I think he's going to call.
Call. How many times? One time? Open.
And Francisco's going to take it down.
King.
Wow, nice call. You almost got me too. You almost got me to call.
Wow, what a flop.
Did it again, huh?
I learned from the best. From Nick.
Wow.
I just enjoy the moment.
Tilt.
One day.
75.
You put in a little too much money there.
How much?
75.
With
Five
Dennis
extra.
anytime. I know he cannot fill it with
Alright. 5 players.
Anytime with me? Anytime? Anytime. So with me, anytime.
75. 5 ways. Deuces made a set earlier. Another set for Deuces. This time Adam.
200.
Dennis with top pair. Big John with a flush draw. And Francisco with top 2 pair. This could be an absolutely huge hand.
Just traps it
Raise 1500.
Wow. Francisco, who had been running so good. Huge cooler for him. Top two versus bottom set. Makes it 1,500. Now it's on to Adam. Adam with about 4,700 behind. I think you can make a case for calling or shipping.
All in.
He does ship it. I don't think Francisco's gonna fold.
Can you put the 15?
Yeah.
That salami.
No, that I had one of your cards. Well, not the one you wouldn't have hit.
23,
Done.
28,
Yeah.
31,
Tough spot here for Francisco.
31, 60,
One of the best hands.
25, 28,
He folded the
31,
best.
You're losing to pocket fours, pocket
31,
twos.
60 more. More, yes.
Of course, pocket kings, but most likely Adam would have raised that. So the two biggest candidates you lose to are pocket fours, pocket twos. You block a four. You're hoping he has a hand like
His 1,500.
ace five of hearts.
1,000 more, yeah.
Yeah. It's like I could have won that.
Good decision, buddy. There you go.
No, they pulled them in.
Yeah.
1,500. 3,000 of it. There was no money in the pot. There was only the blues when all this shit was going on. It's 2-2 and then million.
31, 60.
We usually have it every
For 5.
I'll be here if you guys want to use it.
times. Yeah, but I'm down to it. It would make it so much better.
All right, call. How many times?
Francisco does make the call.
All right, 2 times.
Looks like they're gonna run it twice.
I put in a set.
Wow.
All right, 2 times.
I had a king. Oh, there's yours.
Oh, there you go.
Adam wins the first one.
Yeah.
John
They're going to be both of them, watch.
Yeah, there's it right there.
Wins the second one. Nice hand there for Adam.
No, 'cause he has a set. He would have won the
I
first
put
one.
him in a set.
Well, it's good I didn't get my straight stuff. They're gonna have to pay for it.
50.
You always call.
I always call.
I'm sure the VP, he's going to be the number one.
Wow, look at this. Francisco opens ace king of diamonds.
What's that?
The highest free put.
Heiko with pocket aces.
You.
No, you. And then John.
350.
350.
That's why they call us back.
Big raise, 350.
Those card debts.
And Dennis, who wasn't there to look at his hand, had pocket queens. Unbelievable. Nick's there on the button with jacks.
All right.
He calls.
Make it 15, 50.
Now it's back to Francisco. And he could easily 4-bet this.
Great.
Especially after Nick calls in between. Oh, excuse me. Nick 4-bet. Nick made it 1550.
Why someone? Because.
That puts Francisco in a rough spot.
Yeah, whatever.
Three bet and a 4-bet back to him.
And then there was one.
How much more to me?
1550, 1200.
Now back to Heiko with pocket aces. Got 4-bet huge.
1200 more. Shit, now I know you have it. Now I know
Nick making a comment on the way Heiko's acting. Heiko is looking very stressed.
Robert De Niro has nothing on you, huh?
Nick's already calling him out on the Hollywood. It's going to be funny if Heiko does go all in here after getting called out.
$1,200.
1,200 more, yep.
And the Academy Award goes to.
You have it too. Of course.
We both have it. I have a feeling you have it. I don't know.
I'm so confused what it is.
How could that be so confusing?
All right, he calls.
I
Let's
thought
see.
it was clown.
Has it.
The triple has it. Three has it.
He has it.
That talk by Nick may have gotten Heiko.
All in.
All in.
Oh,
He goes all in.
Aces on top.
and Heiko just ships the flop.
That's what I was thinking. I didn't know what to do.
I know. The Academy Award goes to Adidas.
Hey, it's my brand.
You
You
got
too.
the medal.
You stole my brand. Everything's Adidas.
Yeah.
What are you, replacing?
You want to count it?
Even
He
the
wants to
shoes?
count.
Pretty big all in, 3,600.
I'm Mr. Adidas.
Damn, you guys.
29 ish.
24,
A little bit over the pot.
25.
Good marketing, actually. They're watching.
And the
They're like,
Academy
And we're
Award
not even
goes
getting
to.
I think
This is
Nick's going
3,000.
to take a bit, but he's going to fold. He's kind of sussed it out.
Yeah, 32, 25.
Even without the acting, just take a step back and think about what kind of hands Heiko has here.
32, 25.
He did 3-bet. Would he ever ship the flop like this with ace king or ace queen? Probably not. If he needs a pair to do it with,
32, 25.
he's probably not 3-betting a hand like 8s or lower. Probably not 3-betting 9s. You're hoping he has a hands like 9s or 10s. Much more weighted, queens, kings, aces.
He calls. Once or twice.
One.
Nick.
I think you
Yeah, he's
Nick does
definitely
make the
got
call,
it.
though.
He's definitely got it.
You want to open?
What do you have?
Well, not the best hand.
Do open.
That's up to you. You have aces, right?
Nick has kings.
No, I already.
What do you have? Open.
I don't think
All right, one time, right?
Yeah.
I have a king.
As soon as he says one time.
Okay, it's okay.
Unbelievable.
Oh.
Jack on the turn.
Wow.
Daddy, baby.
2 outs on the flop.
Daddy, one
Hits it
time.
right on the turn.
Champ. One time, who's the champ?
Run it twice.
I had a feeling it was coming on the turn, too.
Why you guys run
I
to
just
one
had a
time?
feeling.
He won the one time.
I had a feeling it was coming
Wow,
on
it's
the turn.
better to be lucky than good, Francisco.
I had a weird
Wow.
feeling.
Wow.
The Academy Award.
And it's magic?
Wow.
Wow, that's even jack.
Even before the flop, it was going to be the same. All in
I know,
call.
I know, I know,
Yeah,
I know.
all the way it was going. What's the other
As soon
two?
as you started thinking like that, and counting and all
Uh,
that.
open the other, yeah.
Run it twice. Wow.
Yeah, 4. So.
Pass that out.
That's it.
Thank you.
more?
Nick. Appreciate it.
I'm sorry, but
What a crazy hand that was. Nick sussed it out, called it out. Thought he had a big hand like aces even before he shoved.
No!
Still makes the call.
Oh, wait.
Gets shown the aces, hits the jack on the turn. Unbelievable.
So seat open or wait?
perfect. What are you gonna do? You got all my money, but I got lucky.
505.
Jared with a big 3-bet out of the small blind, 505.
You what?
My cousin give you luck.
Yes, out there, the mariachi.
You hear the noise?
I love the mariachi. I love it when they're out.
Heads up.
Mike quickly calls.
But you luck without singing, right?
What?
Without
And Jared
Yeah.
getting unlucky again. Mike outflops him with the jack.
People really enjoy that mariachi thing. I find it annoying. I'm not gonna lie. I was eating. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I was eating in there, and I was just like, "Can they stop? Like, I'll just pay them to stop."
Dude, the people that like it really like it though.
They do.
They get like
350.
fired up.
Yeah.
Quick call.
I haven't.
Now a 9 makes it straight.
I can't do it.
Jared, double gut shot.
900.
900. Quick call. Now 2 pair for Mike. Jared Rivers top pair.
Check. All in.
Check and an insta all in for Mike. Another tough spot here for Jared.
What's up?
Jared just called out his hand.
23,000.
Asking Jared if he has ace jack.
23,000.
I mean, asking Mike if he has ace jack.
It's got him.
They want to ask. They want to know.
Oh, so
Tough spot, but I think if Jared thinks it through, he can find a fold here. King Queen gets there. Would Mike ever turn a hand like King Jack or King 10 into a bluff? Would he ever turn Queen Jack into a bluff here?
Yeah, it's 3,000.
Probably not.
75.
His hand looks like ace jack, ace 10, maybe even, probably not ace 7. And say the most high candidates for hands are ace jack, ace 10, and king queen.
wait, I want to bet.
I'll take the black guy.
That's a 100% win. I think you're gonna win.
Francisco's like,
Wait, I want to bet too. I bet.
No, you know.
he probably watched.
I have no idea who these guys are, except the guy that's my friend.
Yeah, his friend said that guy's a sure
You
thing.
did that one?
Sure.
You did that one? I did the other one?
I want to bet on the black guy
Black
too.
is the other one. Okay.
Oh, I want to bet on this guy.
Oh, he's an
Oh,
animal.
look how he's walking in there. Yep.
Walking?
Yeah. Well, you know. You know.
Easy guys.
Okay, that one or the other one?
Without either one of you.
Which one you want? Whatever you want. You choose.
That guy's not black. The other guy.
$100.
Like cantaloupe.
What do you think, chat? 1 for call, 2 for fold.
He's such a dick.
If you guess right, you get to brag in the chat. Don't forget.
I can't believe he trademarked "It's Time."
Yeah.
Come on. It's time. Like seriously? Really?
Is that even legal?
That's supposed to hype up the crown. The crown is time. Let's get ready to rumble. Okay, I like that one.
Danny, less than $100.
Dennis, you can just trademark 2
Let
words
me
like
choose.
that?
Whatever you want. I don't care. I don't know.
Lend me your shoes.
You can just
What do you say?
trademark 2 like
Let me
words like that.
choose.
It's
Anything
Come on,
that's
Nick.
common, you're not
I
going
want
to
to
get it
trademark something.
registered.
And Jared does make the fold. Give him credit.